So this is why it is. Well, this is my point about Storm and Halle Berry being cast as Storm,
Mm-hmm.
because I think it also bleeds into Aaron Pierre being cast as Jon Stewart now, and which is something that's going on in Hollywood for such a long time. It's just like an accepted norm almost. Producers and big wigs in the studio heads don't care about the source material. What they
Mm-hmm.
care about is someone that they can push to everybody. So usually dark skin doesn't sell, or they don't believe that dark skins can sell. So what they do is they found the most crossover acceptable person. At the time of the 90s, if we're all being honest here, the person that should have been cast as Storm was Angela Basset. Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did she resemble the character in the comic, but she has the presence to pull off the strong will and the bravado that Storm has.
The
No,
aura,
there
as
was
you would say.
no, yeah, there's nothing about Storm that Angela Bassett could not have pulled off. If there was a person that should have been cast, it should have been her. But let's just be honest here. Angela Bassett is not what Hollywood sees as the beauty standard. The beauty standard at the time of the 90s was Halle Berry. There was
Mm-hmm.
not a movie or anything that you could see almost without Halle Berry being there. At the time.
Mm-hmm.
She was the hottest female black star. You can put her
Correct.
in anything and she will sell. And
Yeah.
I mean, she did Flintstones. I mean, it was a flop at the time, but let's just be real, it's one of the cult classics now. And a lot of us remember that
Yeah.
movie because of who? Halle
Halle
Berry.
Berry.
So I think the only real misstep she probably had was the Catwoman movie, and that wasn't her fault. That was the writing of the movie.
Man, that movie was so garbage. All right, I don't
We're
know if
not
you
we're not
remember.
no, we're not gonna talk about the Catwoman movie, man.
I just remember like it was on Twitter like a year or two ago. There was a huge love fest of the movie, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, that movie was so good." I'm like, "What?
Not good. Good is not how it's um
What?"
hold on 1 second before we get too deep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No. Before we get too deep into this, I got Miss Berry, Holly, if you will. We love you, okay? You're like one of
love
the
lots.
greatest, you're like one of the greatest actresses of all time. Full
Gold
stop.
status.
No BS. We absolutely love 95% of your movies, but there's no shade to you because I know you be on the internet, you be watching. So I don't want to like catch your ire because you deserve all your flowers, man. All your flowers. And we gonna give them to you right now.
Sunflowers, roses,
All of
lilies, onions, all that. They absolutely love you. Like we say, goat status is you. Like you are black royalty. Like we see you. Like and we've always had nothing but the utmost for you. Like
yeah,
that's all I can say on that tip.
yeah. I just wanted to get that out the way because this ain't
Right.
about you. This ain't
It ain't
about you.
about you.
This about Hollywood and how they keep putting people in roles to get them set up for the kill like that.
Yeah, because like I don't understand how some people can look at that. Who's in that room wrote that script and was like, this is gonna go hard.
I don't know. I don't know. Even the motivation behind the characters was wild. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I just didn't like the whole fashion thing, and
The whole
I get it.
Stone Skin thing. And like also like Sharon Stone, love her as an actress. What was that?
Yeah, like it felt like everybody was like not in the role that they should have been in, or none of this was written for the actors and actresses that because we know the people in the movie and we know what they're capable of, and
Hmm.
that movie did not showcase them in a positive way at all. And the studios actually should be ashamed of themselves for that.
Ow.
Society and Pop Culture 101 is a Culture Clash Network podcast. If you're interested in podcasts just like Society and Pop Culture 101, make sure to check out a podcast from our network. We got JB versus the World, Get Your Podcast, Marks with Mics, Powerbomb Jitsu, and The Humble Roses. We got what you need, so keep it locked. This is CCN. Thanks for listening.